old enough to have taught him in the seminary. I know I don't look that old, but I am. And through the years, we have, through seminary life, we walked together, but certainly in priestly ministry, we served together on the faculty of Notre Dame Seminary. And now we continue to work together in a very particular way and to share priestly ministry and, most of all, friendship. And so, Jose, I thank you for all that you've done, for who you are for so many of God's people. Thank you for all that. Very briefly, I would ask you to join me in two special prayers every day. The first is a prayer for peace. We live in an extraordinary time of war and violence and hatred, more so than it has been in several decades. In the world, there is no peace. And secondly, we know that lack of peace affects our own archdiocese, as we see almost daily in our own city, violence and murder and racism that tears communities apart. And so we certainly need to continue praying our family prayer on Sunday, but I ask you to join me every day in praying for peace, and that our lives, our small part of the world, may be peaceful, so that peace may have its lasting effects. But I think there's another war that exists today, and I call it the war of words. It's interesting. It has become acceptable and the norm for anyone to say anything about anyone, no matter how devastating and insulting and degrading it is. And sometimes it's done by Twitter, other times it's done face-to-face, mostly by technology, because we don't want to face the person that we insult. But it has become the norm, and we see it done by so many people, even leaders in our community have resorted to this, to tear down the lives and the reputations of others. May I suggest that we are different because we are Christians, we hold on to Christian values, and you and I can make a difference. We can make a difference. I pray a prayer every day. Lord, put a guard at the door of my lips. It comes from the Psalms. Put a guard at the door of my lips, so that what I say may build people up and not tear them down. Because it is the war of words that has sliced many, many, many parts. And we desire to heal them. Lastly, I would ask you to join me in prayer every day for vocations as we celebrate this Good Shepherd Sunday, but always vocations, especially to the priesthood and to religious life. We're very blessed in our archdiocese. We have over 40 seminarians and several women who are thinking about religious life. We're very blessed. But there are more. And I ask the question, who is it in Blessed Francis Xavier SEELOS parish? Who is it that is being called? And don't tell me no one, because I don't believe that. I believe that in every parish in the archdiocese, and we have 115, in every parish there is at least one person whom God is calling to serve as a priest, a religious sister, or brother. So I ask you to join me in prayer for that person from this parish, whoever they are. And you may say, well, I don't know their name. That's okay, God does. But also pray for their parents, that their parents will be a word of encouragement and never a word of discouragement or an obstacle to them answering the call, because that happens today. We have several seminarians who have no support from their parents. It's very sad. And so we want to invite not only people to come forward, but also their parents who will encourage them. Let us continue to pray for vocations throughout the world, but especially here in your parish community. I always enjoy visiting with you, and I thank you for the opportunity to celebrate once again our prayers, affection, and congratulations to the newly confirmed of our church. We're very proud of you, and thank you for giving us the opportunity to share this Pentecost moment with you. Right after the celebration, during the closing hymn, actually, we will ask the newly confirmed to come forward for a picture, and then we will join you at the reception. Thank you for the opportunity to be here. Please stand.